internet.
Bork, 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 bork,
Bork,
bork.
bork, bork.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, internet. It's Wednesday. That means it's D&D night. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, before we get started, as always, as I am wont to do, shout out to all of the different tools that we use to make this happen. Incarnate and Dungeon Alchemist, Foundry VTT, Hero Forge, Fantasy Name Generators, Monument Studios, and Pocket Bard for all of our music and such. And Extra Life, as always, because we're raising money for the kids. Sam, what was the new tagline or slogan or whatever?
The one that was on the new T-shirt is
Yeah, the one on the new T-shirt this year.
Well, I can tell you. It is. It was really good.
Well, while you're looking that up, I'm going to pull up the other thing that I should have had ready for everybody to roll our customary D100s.
Oh, they have Pride T-shirts this year.
71.
Pride T-shirts?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done any Pride stuff this year. We should, not yet anyway. We should change that.
June.
You heard it here right now. I don't want to say first because I'm not on your phone all the time.
How do you know that?
Because I'm a realist. That's how I know that.
I don't remember.
There are undoubtedly more entertaining or more important things that people can do than just staring at, a live stream of me all day.
I just keep one phone. That's just you.
Just me.
At all. Just you at all
times. Are you
times.
tapped into the house?
Yeah.
I'm a little flattered and a lot creeped out. Thanks. Hold, please,
It's fine.
while
Don't even
I
worry about it.
change all of my passwords.
You guys think we were helping cook dinner that one night? We were just setting up
We were
cameras.
installing the
Oh,
cameras.
you were just hacking into all of my
Yeah.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why,
Yeah. The slogan on this year's Platinum T-shirts is "Give back, game on."
Give back, game on.
I like it.
I like that one. Yeah. So Court, you rolled a 71.
Indeed.
Correct. Describe how your character feels about the party's current situation / objective. First, before you get into answering that question, why don't you regale all of us with what your current situation / objective is?
Well, my current situation is I got macaroni and cheese on my shirt. So, okay, I was taking maps out when y'all ended last time. However, I believe that the big column of smoke was a town in the mountains, and it had gone kaboom. And our party did a little searchy search, and the last thing I remember was, oh, Lula found you armor.
Yeah.
So, I think we're still there and going to find a safe place to rest for the evening before going on to find ye old Phoenix.
So you guys are currently on your way out of the burned village.
Yeah.
I have that we took a long rest.
We did. We bedded down for the night somewhere like a little bit outside. And then...
So at this point you've had the long rest and it is the following morning.
Yes.
As you begin your final ascent up Spice Mountain.
Final only.
As for how Helia feels about the current situation, on edge. I mean, she knows realistically the town is a tragedy. And seeing it was pretty bad, but she also doesn't necessarily personally connect since she doesn't really know anybody there. But she's, you know, understands and feels the loss of life that went on there, assuming that it was well lived in. Um, I think right now she's about 50-50 whether she thinks that they're gonna make it away from this Phoenix fight. And all she can keep thinking about is the story of that prince and the Phoenix. And she's wondering if they're walking into meet somebody that everybody thinks is actually a myth or not.
Okay. Oh, for the record, I believe you did say this, that your compatriots did find you a new set of armor.
Yes.
We did.
+1 studded leather.
Nice.
That was
Possibly,
some fan-
possibly cursed.
Possibly cursed, seems to have a marking on
She's
it.
gonna wear it either way, so
But
you know.
also really good armor. Seems to- Yeah. Seems
So
like
you-
it held up pretty well.
But you do take the time to put the armor on.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Solid. 13.
13. Okay.
Sweet. It's fine. It's all good.
Who else has rolled their D100?
I got an 11.
11.
11.
Da, da, da. You guys have to stop rolling these. Describe your character's current relationship with the player sitting to your right. I will say you can have the option of either Sam or Road.
Go with Rhodes because you went with me last
Yeah.
time.
I think I went with you last time. So yeah, for Zill, I think Endeavor admires Zill because he's been around for so long. Like, he's been around for so long. He knows who he is. He's comfortable with who he is. He is like, he's very he's very stubborn. He's very stubborn, but in a good way, where he's bullheaded in the like, no, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this a long time. I know what I've seen, and this is how things need to go. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I think she admires that sort of tenacity that he has. Yeah,
Now-
I think she admires that for him, and she also is just like, he's so old. He has seen so much. This person has
Now-
lived through so much.
Does a lot of that stem from just Zill having like a strong sense of identity?
Yeah. Like, just this, or at least Zill comes across as having a very strong sense of self and knowing who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Endeavor, is in some ways is, admires that, but is also jealous of it. Is like, how do you get there? How is it 400 years? Do I need 400 years to get to that point?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Give it a century, you'll be fine.
Who is next?
Rhodes can go next.
72.
72. Who in the party would your character trust the most to keep an important secret?
Hmm. Probably Helia. Knowing her line of work, that's kind of what she deals in. So if she can't keep a secret, then she's not very good at her job, is she? And Endeavor would want to keep the secret, but would get into probably enthusiastic and might say it out loud. Oops.
Yeah.
And Lula might also get too enthusiastic and say it out loud, but there's probably alcohol involved.
Oh, 100%. Or if it's like a really good secret, like, yeah.
Like,
All
oh
of
my
those
god,
really
don't
good
tell anyone.
secrets.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be telling you guys this,
But I gotta tell
but I gotta
somebody.
tell somebody, or else she explodes. Yeah,
All right.
that's a good call. Go with Helia first.
Yeah.
That's the smart decision.
That's a smart decision.
I think so.
I mean, Helia would keep the secret.
Helia would keep the secret.
Helia might not let him live the secret down.
Yeah,
But she
it's true.
Keep
But
it at
she'd
least.
only tease him about it in private.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
All right, Sam.
42.
42. The meaning of life.
I'm pretty sure that's the question.
I think that might be the question.
What does your character think is the true meaning of life?
Of course.
I think she'd like to think it's something like happiness, or like finding your place in the world that just kind of fits like the perfect puzzle piece. She also has the luxury of having a longer than usual expected lifespan. Granted, doing things like chasing down a phoenix or fighting demons, not really conducive to that number, but she has the ability to find, the meaning of life a little bit, take a little bit more time to figure out what that actually means. But I think she's one of those people that keeps it simple, and it's just happiness, however it works, and making sure that it's happiness for her, not for anybody else.
Okay. Excellent. So it is the morning after you leave the burned village. Most of the village had already been put out as you were all passing through. Since then, the rest of the village has pretty much all but gone out. There are still some smoldering. You guys didn't really make it that far. You're also heading up a mountain at this point, so you still kind of have a decent view of the village below, and you can still see that, the remnants of the last few buildings are still kind of smoldering. Throughout the night, the tremors in the earth are continuing to get more prevalent and more frequent. They're getting stronger. Not quite like, they're not yet causing like landslides or anything else like that, but if they continue in this pattern, very soon the entire mountain, you think, is going to start to become unstable. Alright, so what is your plan thus far?
Keep climbing.
Before we keep climbing, do we want to have a conversation about what we do when a very large fiery bird flies overhead and sees us?
Flag it down and try to talk to it.
Yeah.
Okay. What were we offering it something?
Shit, we have to offer it something, right? What are we gonna offer it?
Not sure what we have to offer it, both physically and metaphorically.
Hmm.
While you guys are having this conversation, everybody make a just a raw wisdom check.
Wisdom. Oh, where's that?
3.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I can't
Natural
even help you
one.
with those
Guys.
guys.
You know what? Rhodes and I are built for certain things, and
Yeah.
wisdom is not one of them.
Zil said what he said. Okay. He said
Mhm.
what he said.
18.
Okay.
Do you need one for Brutus?
I do not.
There it goes.
Tina, what you got?
Dirty 20.
Okay. Lula and Endeavor, all of you kind of notice this, but as a matter of fact, but Lula and Endeavor are the only two that like really notice. It's the morning, but it is still very dark.
Hmm.
And you look up towards the mountain, and the summit of this mountain is billowing smoke.
Oh. Is there
That's not good.
ashfall in our camp?
Not no. There
Not
is
right now.
not.
Okay. And we don't see near the smoke. We do not see any glow, any orangish glows. It's just kind of belching.
Right now you can just see the smoke.
Okay.
You're like a full day's travel to get to that point.
Okay.
But later on in the day, you're welcome to make a
Yeah.
perception check to try
Yeah.
and see or notice any of those other details.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful as we go up further.
Definitely.
Smoke is unhealthy to breathe.
Oh, I was gonna
Correct.
switch out a spell.
Well, you know what the blend tech guy said. Don't breathe this.
Yeah. It is not good for you. I can breathe it, but I don't breathe. So I can just kind of walk in it.
Fair.
All right. So we are going to do some travel checks.
We are.
Let me know what you guys are rolling. For anybody just tuning in or unfamiliar with how I do these, we're going to do a couple rounds of this. You are not allowed to repeat the same skill more than once, and no two characters can roll the same skill at the same time.
Listen, you said that going as we're moving, it's not hard to breathe yet. It's just like
No.
okay.
No, it is just, and it's not dark to the point where you think it's still night.
Mm-hmm. But it's like
It
cloudy.
But it is very overcast. You do not see the sun.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm thinking about air bubble. But...
Yeah, I have it. I have it as well for when we need it. Actually, one thing before we leave our camp, and start heading up, we're gonna have a lot less, because we are getting above the tree line, right? We're starting to get into the sort of more rocky slopes.
You will be very soon.
Okay.
You're not quite at the tree line yet, but by the time you get to the top of this mountain, you will be far above the tree line.
Okay. So I know we had talked about sending a message back to Skytown.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like to do that.
Okay.
I would like to look for an animal friend, preferably a bird that can fly.
Okay.
and make the trip. And if I can find one, I am going to cast Animal Messenger.
Go ahead and make a nature check first.
Okay. Let's see. Oop. Uh, natural 20 for 22,
Yeah,
20, 22.
whatever.
Yeah. I can find a bird.
You
I
you
just
find
start
a
I just start
bird.
like making bird noises. I just stand in the middle of a clearing and just
Just open
start
your
making
mouth.
bird noises. Yeah.
It's like a speaker.
Uh-huh. And just like hold up a finger so that they can just come and land. And who are we sending this to? We were going to send it to which of our people?
I can't say that name.
You can't.
Damn it. His actual
Crumrack?
name.
Which
Oh,
name?
I was gonna suggest a gear.
A gear might be better.
Okay, I could send it to a gear.
Hey, your fire god is about to freak out. You
Yeah.
might want to warn the people.
Yeah, basically yes. Firebird seems angry, mountain erupting.
Yeah.
May want to warn people. And
This
yes,
whole town is about to turn into a forge. Just FYI.
And once I find a little guy, I will share the message and describe. I have to describe the recipient. So it's large, very large fire giant, really difficult to miss. Very large, much fire.
Make a history check.
Mm-mm.
And this is to like recall like specific features.
I mean,
It's
pretty unique.
history. 15.
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one fire giant
Yeah.
within the Skytown limits.
Yeah, it's
So-
the large fire giant inside the temple to the Forge Master in Skytown. It's like there's only one.
Yeah. But yeah, you give an accurate and thorough description of a gear. And the bird just takes off.
Hopefully it does not get eaten by a phoenix or die in the smoke cloud. Fare thee well, little bird.
Good luck. All right.
That's good. So yeah, we have that. Anything else we need? Are we trying to hide from this thing, or do we care?
I think we should.
You think we should?
Yeah.
Do our
Okay.
best.
I didn't know if we were just doing the
Kill us,
like
we-
we're just.
Don't care.
I think that's the question of do we care? Do we want to seek it out?
So, okay, I have a question. I guess it can be my skill check. I wanted to search for signs that a large prey animal has been in this area recently or frequents it. So, does the phoenix kind of go around the whole mountain, or does it really stay in its own space? Is what I'm kind of looking at.
Mm.
So I'm going to have that be your skill check for this round of travel.
Okay.
To most accurately answer that type of question, I would say either survival if you're looking more generally, or arcana, or nature if you are looking for signs specifically for this phoenix.
All of them are an 18. I only have a +1 to each of those things, and I rolled
Okay.
a 17.
So are you looking more generally, or are you looking specifically for phoenix?
Well, since we're specifically tracking a phoenix, I think she would be specifically looking for a phoenix or a fire animal of prey that she is going to assume is a phoenix, because, the biggest and baddest thing around is We're not going to have too many enemies and
Okay.
not try to be too stealthy.
You said an 18.
Yeah.
With an 18, you don't. I mean, a phoenix is a bird, so you're not really looking for, like tracks like you would be tracking a wolf or something like that. You're not looking for paw prints. Um, what you do notice is that there are, and as you climb higher and higher, um, you start to get like this bird's eye view of the surrounding area looking back down the mountain, and you do see like large swaths of area where the forest has been like cleared or burned. So there's definitely evidence of the phoenix, um, but you only get those signs once you're looking like out over the larger area. So to determine whether it was like hunting something or just fucking around lighting shit on fire, it's you can't tell like at a distance.
Right. She'll just kind of say to the group as they're talking about, I mean, this thing is hunting from above. You can see where it could decimate areas of forest. I don't. If it's gonna destroy where we're at, I don't think the fact that we're trying to hide is going to make a difference. I'm not saying that we should not be cautious, but I'm saying that I don't necessarily think we need to try to sneak up on it.
We should. In fact, perhaps it's not a good idea to sneak up on it.
Fair.
And Court, are you claiming an Arcana or Nature check with that roll?
I forget which was the one that you said if I was looking at for the Phoenix specifically.
Either of those two.
We'll say Arcana because it's a magical creature. She'd probably be trying to look for traces of a magical creature as opposed to just a, prey animal.
All right. Tina, let's move over to you.
So as we set out this morning and I guess and over the course of the next several hours, one thing I want to do is I want to keep track of the rumblings of the mountain. And I want to determine, since we know that they've gotten more frequent and stronger, I want to see if I can identify an interval. So is this something where it's regularly getting shorter and shorter between each of these quakes? To try and get a sense of, are they coming in big swarms that would indicate like maybe a large movement of stuff all at once and then it settles for a bit, or is it very consistent, just it's kind of rumbling continuously and just growing stronger?
Okay.
So it would
what skill are you looking at for
that? Probably probably survival.
Okay.
In this case, what do I have in survival? 17.
17.
Yes, 12 plus 5, 17.
So throughout the whole morning that you guys are making your way up this mountain, there is kind of a excuse me. There is kind of just like this background rumble. It's not so much that there's a tremor every 7 minutes or every 5 minutes there's a tremor. but over a longer period of time, um, overall, the tremors are continuing to get more frequent,
Mhm.
and it may not be a perfectly linear progression, but they are getting more frequent overall, and they are strong overall.
Okay.
And that is a trend that you've all kind of noticed pretty much since this time yesterday
Yeah.
is when you noticed the first one hit. Um, but now, especially because you're closer
Mhm.
to the mountain and there's been some time, um, there are a few of the stronger quakes are, close to rattling your footing.
Mhm. Either, well, either they're getting stronger, or they just feel stronger because we're closer. But they don't seem to be stopping. It's not like a phoenix emerged and then all the rumbling stopped. It's whatever is going on here seems to be still in its ramp up phase.
Hmm. Wonder if
Yeah.
it's because of us or
It I don't know. I
seems
don't think
weird.
so. I don't think because of us.
We only just got here. How would it know that we were coming and then start destroying things?
I don't know.
I think we just have really bad timing.
I think so
Tracks.
too. Isn't it? Because this mountain hasn't erupted in a really long time.
Many, many
Never heard of it.
centuries.
Yeah. So
I don't even
I
think it
guess.
happened in my parents' lifetime.
It's been a couple of lifetimes,
Yeah.
which for gnomes and dwarves is a long
Yeah. I
ass
was just,
time.
so I don't think. I mean, I guess it could be us. It hasn't happened until we showed up, but we were not. I don't know if we were on the mountain exactly, and when it did that.
Right.
Now the people in that town below, perhaps maybe they did something.
All right, Rhodes, what you got? We've already had Arcana and Survival.
Okay. I'm going to go with athletics. My goal is to, as we're, oh, sorry, Sam.
Okay, I didn't think anyone else was gonna take it because none of us are particularly strong.
But I'm actually trained in that one because I'm a fighter.
Proceed.
um, I can switch.
Nope,
You want me to
keep going.
switch?
Nope, go ahead.
Okay.
You're
I
totally
was
good.
going to say athletics because if we're traversing slightly difficult terrain, I'm just trying to help people as they're climbing up this mountain.
Okay.
Team same brain.
Well, I should have probably let you have it because that's a whole grand total of 6.
Okay. Um.
Can Brutus help?
No, only because you're only asking. Oh.
What was that?
Isn't it?
Um. I need. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That's better. That's a 12.
12. Okay.
Mhm.
Um. The group is trying to traverse um this path that's been somewhat, you're essentially like making your way up the mountain via like a game trail. Um and there is a point you're working your way, around and up, and you're kind of just like spiraling and switchbacking up this mountain. And there is a point where the path is only a couple of feet wide, um and it's been hit by like a small landslide, that the path is like destroyed, broken, and there's a gap here that you all have to jump.
Can I fill in what I hope is what you're gonna say?
Go for it.
Okay, in my head, Zill thinks that he's gonna help big ass Endeavor over this landslide and Endeavor falls on him. This is what I want to have. You could say something different. That's what's in my head now.
So that's not quite what happened.
All right.
Believe it or not, that is almost exactly what happened.
Sorry.
Nope,
Oh,
it's
hey,
the time.
Voice.
I think I might have a toilet.
Hey.
Ooh. Right.
Exciting.
While we're waiting for Road, Sam, what are you doing?
I was ruminating on the thing I was gonna do.
Are
Literally
you
was gonna do
rolling
the same thing.
acrobatics to try and recover from whatever trouble zone he's getting into right now?
I guess so. Probably.
Oh.
No, whatever you're doing is encompassing a different event, a different
Good.
point in time.
We could toss Zill over the gap.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on what happens with Zill, I'll do something different.
I mean, you could just toss a Zill. Zill's not a dwarf.
I mean, I don't know. I heard that in certain situations you can toss dwarves.
as long as you don't tell anybody else. As long as you don't tell the elves.
Yeah, you just can't tell
I don't
the
see any
elves.
elves here. There's no elves here.
No elves here. I'll do perception just to keep an eye out for the bird or any other general
The bird.
or any other general danger.
Okay.
I'm not trained in it, but we'll figure it out. Nope. I see nothing.
What did you roll?
Nothing.
6.
You and Zill.
Okay.
Guys, the gnomes are not doing great today.
So that actually works out because it makes what I'm going to tell Rhodes a whole lot funnier.
Oh, okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
So, how's everybody doing?
I'm about to go get a snack.
Court, did you just go get more?
No, I couldn't stand the smell of the coleslaw on my plate anymore, so I had to move it.
Oh, okay.
I like coleslaw. I didn't finish it because I got full, and then I could just smell it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, you know what
Yeah.
you should have done? Not gotten any gross ass coleslaw.
I like coleslaw.
It's nasty.
Mm-mm.
We splurged on KFC for dinner, so I'm eating my biscuits now as dessert.
Yeah. I'm just picturing Zill trying to chuck Endeavor, and it's just really hilarious in my head. He's like, no, I got this, and he does not have it.
Guess we'll find out.
And Endeavor's brain is very much just in the like, well, he's like 450 years old. If he says he has it, he has it.
He's got it.
Wow, this sounds familiar.
I know. I know. I feel like Endeavor gotta like, don't even worry, I got you. And he did not.
Oh, this is gonna be so great.
Sorry. I have a functioning toilet.
Yay!
Yay!
Fuck, I didn't close the gates when
Go
I was
get
going to eat
yourself some
insulation.
water.
Sorry.
Oh,
Get some
no.
water.
Oh my god! So, alright. So Sam, say again what you were doing.
Perception
Get
to look
something
for
to drink, Rhodes.
the bird.
And you rolled a
6. I see no bird. There's no bird here, guys. It must have left.
Maybe it's going to Skytown. Maybe it's pissed that guy took his. Maybe it got pissed because
Saying.
the fire was taken previously, and it's going back to
Yeah.
Maybe
Sector
it works for Elsa's mom and it's stalking us to destroy us.
So, speaking of Elsa,
Uh-oh.
Elsa rolled insight
Mm.
as part of this whole situation that's gonna unfold, and Elsa rolled an 8.
Cousins.
So
The
here's
gnomes
what
are doing
happened.
great, you guys.
Gnomes failed so hard.
All
So
three
here's
of us.
what happened. Um, Zilny, you are trying to help people across this gap. And as all of that is happening, uh, Lula is trying to keep an eye out on just like the general area, keeping your eyes out for any on fire birds or anything else. You don't really see anything. You're looking out like out towards the horizon and down towards the forest and up towards the mountain and everywhere. Um, Elsa, who is the last person who's the last person to make it across this gap, looks to Zilny and says, I think I can jump it. You might just want to move." And Zilny says, "No, I'm here to help. We're fine." And Elsa says, "All right." And Elsa jumps a little bit better and farther than she thought. You were a little bit closer than Elsa thought you were. And as Elsa grabs you, you roll poorly on your strength save to stay on your feet. And Elsa, in her Iron Man armor, is the one to fall on you.
I
Oh.
see. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yikes.
He's just on his back. Ow. Ow.
I told you to move.
I forgot you were made of armor.
The armor is the only bit of me you can see. Whatever.
So-
Whatever.
And she just gets up. Yeah, like half of this group is just armor
It's
at
true.
this point.
This is very true. We are a very,
His
we're a
mind
very
is like,
metallic
oh,
group.
gnome, tiny gnome,
Yeah.
whatever. I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pound
right.
for
Tiny gnome is
pound,
bigger.
it's probably more than half of this party is armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're a very shiny party.
Thank
Good
you.
thing we're not trying to stealth.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. All right. So so you mostly not worse for wear. Make it through this particularly narrow path. And I would like another round of checks from everyone. This time, we're going to go in reverse order. So we're going to start with Sam.
I'm just gonna. Can I have Lula and Brutus do the athletics checks to help? Basically using Brutus as like a guidepost / crutch / apparatus to kind of help people along, pick people up if needed,
Sure.
That kind of stuff. So like use his athletics
Hmm.
um, to
So
assist with climbing.
between the two of you, roll with advantage. Cool.
Oh, thank God, because the other one was a 23.
23. Okay. Yeah, you guys are not gonna have really any problems or any delays getting past the next, couple of bits.
Cool.
Roads, what are you rolling?
Well, since athletics has bitten me in the butt. Let's see. Let's see.
Uh, Quarter Tina, if you know what you want to roll, you can shout that out if
Yeah.
you need a minute to think.
Um,
Um,
I was gonna roll perception, just to get a handle on our immediate surroundings, just to make sure we're not being stalked and followed by anything at the moment, and that we're in the clear.
Okay.
17.
17. You are looking around. Um, there is, the mountain is definitely still spewing smoke. Um, the tremors are continuing. Um, but you do not see or sense any other sign.
We'll relay that. She thinks we're pretty in the clear right now, and keep doing what you're doing.
Actually, what did you roll? That was a 17.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and I have +7.
Okay. There is actually one thing that you notice. Um, there are a number of um parts along this trail where there are like broken twigs or patches of dirt that appear to have been um like flattened out or brushed away to reveal the bare rock. Um, you get with perception, there's signs of something, but someone else is gonna have to roll either like investigation or survival to get any other information about
Yeah, and I think Helia's natural instinct is to kind of stick with Endeavor because they're bunkies and roomies, and
They bunk.
but she would kind of point that out to Endeavor and say, "Doesn't seem like anything's following us. But what do you make of that?" And see if they are noticing any patterns as well.
Um, well, that changes my stuff.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's
We could
fine.
tell her to fuck off.
No, no,
I don't
that
know,
is.
Helia. Figure it out.
What do you
Damn.
think it is,
Be
Helia?
it.
independent.
It's fucking embarrassing.
um, no, Endeavor will uh probably stop and take a look at what is all of these markings and sort of follow them, in the general nearby area, sort of follow them where they are and
Okay.
get down. I'm gonna get down close to the ground and see if I can identify uh anything that would indicate what it would be made by. Is it made by, a giant gust of wind scouring the ground? Is it made by a creature with a large tail going swoop, 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 swoop?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like
What
to investigate it.
investigation? Go for it.
Yes. Which one of you? Which one of you? You. Come back up from there. Uh, Um, that's 23.
23. Um, as you guys are continuing along, you are noticing more and more of. Helia is the first one to point one of
Mm.
these out to you to say, "Hey, this looks weird. What do you make?" Um, but as you're going, you are starting to identify that a lot of these like broken twigs at this point you guys are getting close to like above there is still some vegetation here, but we're not looking at much in the way of trees anymore. um so you start to notice different patterns, like the the broken twigs are mostly between like your shoulder and elbow.
Okay.
And you're inspecting these, and instinctually, you're reaching an arm out, brushing more of these twigs, and you snap one or two more, roughly in that at that same height.
Ah.
You also notice that there are a couple of odd tracks
Mm-hmm.
that are clearly shoe prints or boot
Okay.
prints.
Okay. And it hasn't rained up here, I don't think. It hasn't rained on us for the last couple days.
No.
So it's not as if this dirt is super, super soft.
No, it's a lot of like dirt and dust
Mm-hmm.
at this elevation.
So this may be somewhat recent.
Probably recent. And there are, you said you got a 23?
Yeah.
You identify 4 unique boot prints.
Okay, 4 different boot prints. Okay. And are they all compared to my own foot? Are they all roughly human-sized or humanoid-sized footprints, or are any of them, a gear-sized prints?
None of them are a gear size.
Okay.
One of them is closer to Lula or Zilny.
Okay.
But the other 3 are much closer.
Humanoid prints. 1.
So it is abundantly clear that it's definitely a family traveling. Or it might not be, who knows.
I will alert the rest of the group to this. Prince 4. Possibly. I guess it could be maybe some of the folks from the town.
Either that or another group. Another.
Oh no. Well.
Can I
I wonder-
do survival for mine? Sorry. I want to
Yeah.
see how long these. Now that they've been pointed out, I just want to see how long the prints have been here. Do they
Yeah.
look like we know they're relatively recent because it hasn't
Yeah.
rained, but like how recent?
And what direction?
Like within the last
they're
10
going?
minutes, are they in front of us?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin, did you say what direction they were pointing?
Up the mountain.
Up the mountain, okay.
I had
So
not
we're-
said that, but they are pointed
We're
up the mountain.
following them.
Correct.
Okay.
8.
8?
Hmm.
I mean, if you hurry, you might catch them.
We need a ranger, you guys. We should have hired a ranger.
Fine. If my dice weren't being bitches, we'd be fine.
You need to cleanse your dice too.
Apparently.
Get you another set for your half birthday.
Elza is also participating, but is being absolutely no help to anyone. She's awestruck by being up a mountain instead of in one.
Instead of being
He
stuck
says
in
that,
the
I'm gonna be like,
in
have
the
you ever
forge.
actually, yeah, have you ever actually been inside the mountain?
Oh no, but I've also never been on top of one either.
She's like, I've never been outside the forge before either.
She probably has not been.
Have you ever left Skytown before?
Listen, are we talking about me or trying to figure out who these are?
I was
Yes.
just making friendly conversation.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of both.
It's fine. There's plenty of adventure within the city limits of Skytown.
Not entirely wrong, really.
See, even you agree with me.
But I'm guessing you don't frequent Moonlight Row.
Do you have any idea what my mother would do if she found out that I was going up and down Moonlight Road?
I can venture a guess. Doesn't mean you don't pop into the Rusty Spear every so often.
That just sounds dirty.
Take it as you will.
I mean, if
I
the
don't wanna
Rusty
take it at
Spear is
all.
your kind of thing, there's a reason it's rusty.
I'm not saying it's my kind of thing. I'm saying that, to each their own.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's not good to let your spear get rusty.
no. Rust isn't good for anything.
Well, you better polish it as often as you can, then.
Anyway,
It's fine.
at this point, after about a half a day's travel, 2/3 a day travel, you a particularly strong tremor hits.
Mm-mm.
I need everyone to make a strength saving.
Mm.
Don't
Strength
suppose
saving.
that this is magical, is it?
It is not.
Well, I rolled an 11, so 10.
You fucking kidding me?
9.
6.
Roads beat me.
Uh-oh.
What'd you get?
Brutus got a. He's not proficient in strength saving throws. Brutus got a 12.
Okay.
I got a 2. With a natural 1.
With a natural 1.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Despite anticipating this, we all failed miserably when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sam.
What?
I
Roll
need
46. Get rid of the lowest number. Do that 6 times.
Rocks are falling at the moment.
Rocks are falling, literally.
So here's what happens.
I don't have a backup, you guys.
Make me cough.
Well, then don't have a repeat of what you just did the next time I tell you to roll.
Okay.
something. Here's what happens. You guys are coming. You're like snaking your way up one side of the mountain. When a particularly strong tremor hits, and this area of the mountain splits open right under your feet. Anyone who rolled a 10 or higher is prone but fine. Rhodes,
No.
you rolled a 6.
Yep.
I need
Yep.
you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
I You're going to say new character stats.
What? I've rolled so many 3s and 4s today.
Stop.
So that's a 6 again. Yet again.
Okay. You are falling into this ravine that's opened up.
Mm-mm.
Sam,
Yeah.
I also need you to roll a dexterity saving throw. You rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm. You made
So
me roll it with disadvantage? You bitch.
I mean, you can buy
Oh, no.
the disadvantage back.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's gonna help, though. Another 1.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here's what's gonna happen. Do, do, do. Give me just half a second.
How long does it take to cast Spider Climb?
Can I action surge to try to catch myself again?
Just give me half a second here.
No, the rocks fell.
The rocks
People are-
fell.
It's not the rocks that are falling, it's you that's falling into the molten rock.
It's molten?
It's molten?
You guys are climbing up an actively pre-erupting volcano.
True.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like,
We're about to
damn.
have gnome kebabs for friends, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't even worry. We might only have one kebab because I can turn one of them into a bird. The other one, I can't turn into a bird. Oh, where's the thing? Where's the giant
Alright.
eagles?
So, just bear with me a second here.
Giant eagles.
You weren't supposed to fail this hard, guys.
You would have thought
Like, I'm
two
sorry.
natural ones in a row.
Where Dustin's just like, at least a couple of them were supposed to pass.
I mean, a couple of us did pass.
I didn't
Yeah,
pass.
You did pass.
You didn't pass? What'd you
I
roll?
got a 9.
You got a 9.
Am I the only one that passed with a
yeah,
10?
then-
Bruno
I got the
passed.
bare minimum.
Then,
Yeah, Bruce
Tina,
passed.
I need you to make a dexterity.
Yeah.
Did
no.
Elza?
Keep forgetting about her.
Yes, Elsa passed.
Oh, sweet.
God.
Me and Elza are like laying there prone clutching our pearls while everybody else falls into the molten fucking lava.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I got a 22 on the dex.
Oh, thank God.
You got a 22
So I might-
on the dex.
Yeah, so I might just be hanging on the edge.
Yes. So, Endeavor, you're gonna be right here.
Oh shit.
Alright, so can everybody... I don't really like this map for this, but this is what I have.
Okay.
Because you weren't expecting this.
So, the red rectangle is the inside of the fissure. Okay? The bottom of
Yes,
it
sir.
is lava. And it's about 30 feet down.
Oh.
Roads.
Floor is lava.
Yes.
You landed pretty hard on like a rock that is protruding about 20 feet down where you are. And you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay.
Sam,
Mm-hmm.
you fall in the lava.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
You are on fire.
It's gonna instant kill her.
But you only take 4 points of fire damage somehow.
Yeah, that's the fire damage. That's not the lava damage.
Well, being in lava is the fire damage.
Oh, you're a benevolent overlord then. I'm not trying to kill her.
I am trying to give you every chance I
know.
have
I'm gonna shut up
by
now.
only rolling 2d12.
Oh, that's what you rolled on
Every-
2d12?
Yes, I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Holy shit. Alright, I'll shut up. Damn.
At this point. And Brutus had...
Brutus rolled a 12, so he's good.
Brutus rolled a 12. So they're good. Alright. So I just have everybody in combat. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Now you roll an 18? God.
Rolled another 4.
Miss Jackson.
Oh no.
19.
17. Wait, no, that's
Wait,
not right. I
hold
can't
on.
add. 15.
Zilny, you got a 4?
It's a 4 on the die. It's a total of 10. I just
You have a +6 to
only seem to
initiative?
roll.
He's a quick motherfucker.
Damn!
Yes. I think I stayed alive this long.
Yeah.
Fair.
Sam.
Yeah. Miss Jackson.
Your
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Miss Jackson.
Endeavor.
15.
And Helia.
19. Now I'm gonna call Zilny. So
Sam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out to you right now.
Uh-huh.
You are currently burning.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah.
And in the lava.
Yeah, I got it.
At the beginning of your turn, the lava is gonna do.
Okay.
Also, at the beginning of your turn, the burning is gonna deal damage.
Oh, God. Okay.
It's your turn.
Roll your damage.
Oh, you're first.
I'm first.
You wanted to roll low in this one.
I
This
know.
is the time you
I
needed
got
to
it.
roll
I
like
got
crap.
it. If I can actually go, I've got it.
Actually go.
If he doesn't roll really high, because she's only got 38 hit points.
You take a total
Oh, God.
between the lava and the burning. You take a total of 20 fire damage.
Oh, my God.
But you're alive, right?
She's alive. She's alive. She's alive. She's alive. I can't do that again.
Okay.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah. Spider climb
Yeah, spider climb.
Yeah,
as
spider
an
climb.
action.
as an action.
Okay. You are. So you just get a climb speed equal to your walking speed.
Yes. I can move in all directions and on ceilings. I can walk while leaving my hands free if I care to, and yeah, gain the climbing speed equal to walking speed.
Okay.
So 25 feet. Straight up.
You are still in the ravine.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to be out. I need to be out of the lava, and I can't double move. Nothing I can do is bonus action except more fire, so that's all I got. Brutus is
You're on fire.
I'm on fire. I'm still. How far am I from the top?
You're 5 feet down.
5 feet down. Brutus
Yeah.
can't reach me then. That's still too far down for him.
Yeah, I guess you're 10 feet from the top.
Okay.
There's a 5-foot space between you
Yeah, so Brutus can't reach
and
down.
the edge.
So he's just gonna hang out, I guess. That's all I got.
Alright.
Yeah, because bug. Oh, I can't cast another spell unless it's a bonus action. Cantrip. No, I don't have any of those. Yep, that's it. That's all. I'm done.
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna put Endeavor here. You're in the ravine, but Endeavor, you're like clinging to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You have not actually fallen.
Okay.
Helia, it is your turn.
So Lila's on the other side, is that right?
D-
Like on the climbing up the other side of the ravine?
yes.
Okay. And what is Zill already tried to jump across, right?
Zill has not done anything yet.
Well, okay.
Zill fell, but not all the way in.
Okay. Would I be able to jump across this ravine?
What's your strength score?
-1.
So 8.
Uh-huh.
You would not be able to jump across.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna take out my rope, and it's 50 feet. I'm gonna try to secure it to a big rock that's very sturdy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take it and basically see if I can toss it to Zill to help him get back up out of the ravine.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to tie the rope off.
Okay.
And this will be your action.
Okay. That's a 24.
Okay. To the best of your knowledge and ability, it seems the rope is secure.
All right. Zill, and she'll just shout like incoming, and then like she'll also kind of like loop the end of the rope so he can secure it around himself and toss it to him. Then she'll, upon Rhodes' turn, depending on what she chooses to do, Helia will help pull Zill up as much as she can.
Alright. Yeah, so you throw a rope down, and, yeah, the bottom of the rope, lands pretty close to, where Zilmi is. Next up is Endeavor.
All right. Since I am hanging, I'd like to try and pull myself up.
Okay. That would be an athletics check.
Okay.
Should have got Endeavor. Sorry about that.
What?
I said I should have got you since you
No,
can turn into something large and get the smalls.
No,
Didn't
it's
think
fine.
about that.
No, it's good.
Sorry.
It's good. A +1, 12.
12?
Yes.
Yeah, that's enough. You're able to pull yourself up and out
Okay.
of the ravine.
Is that all of my movement, half of my movement?
I will say it's half your movement plus 5.
Half my movement plus 5.
Yeah, 5 feet to get out and get you prone on the ground, and then half your movement to get from prone to standing.
Okay, so I have 10 feet of movement left. Is that enough movement to jump and get to the other side of the ravine?
What is your strength score?
10.
10? No.
No.
Okay. Well, then, in that case...
Lion and pounce.
What?
Said you can turn into a lion and pounces 20 feet straight forward.
I can, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now. And then I can't do anything once I get there.
No, I
Also,
know.
lions don't have thumbs, so
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do as a lion.
I know. I could be a kitty, but I feel like
They
if I
have
be a
such big murder mittens.
they do. They have big, and I don't want to murder Lula.
Yeah. She's doing
Grab
that
my
just
hand.
fine on her own.
Yeah, they're great big murder mittens, but they're just mittens.
If you choose to murder.
Well, then yeah, then I am going to do. Is this a Brutus next to me?
Yes.
Yes,
That's a Brutus.
That is
Cool.
Brutus and Elsa.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna look to them and be like, we should probably get something over to poor Lula who's on the other side. So I'm gonna take out my rope, unravel it, and kind of pass it back to them so that if need be, we can kind of lean on this and then take it and toss the end of it over to the other side of the ravine to land near Lula. See if she can grab on.
Okay. Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Tossing rope to Lula.
Okay.
And I'm the other side of it. I'm going to just hand back to Brutus and Elsa, so that
Okay.
the three of us can hopefully weight it down if Lula slips and starts falling into her death again.
Okay.
Is Lula on fire?
Liz still on fire.
Yes.
You're still on fire?
Still on fire, just not in the fire.
But you're on it still.
Yep, still on it.
I just want to see if I can put out your fire. Did I take putting out a fire? Did I?
Can you just like conjure water?
No, I can't change cantrips.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get to change the cantrips today. That's not a thing. No, but I thought I did create water today, specifically for the reason of there might be fire.
Guys, we're doing great. A+.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I can create and destroy some water.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, so
I think you can create either 5 gallons just in a space above Lula's head.
I can create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range. Alternatively, it can fall as rain within a 30-foot cube, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. So I'm going to make it rain over Lula.
Making it rain.
Hey.
Yeah. It's like, I know I did this. I made a specific note
Did
to
it for a
myself
reason.
last week that has a list of all the stuff, and it's basically take out all fire spells and replace with water.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
All right.
All right, and that's it. I'm good. Good,
So
good.
you
Put Lula out.
you put Lula
Thanks.
Just in
Of
Of
case.
her misery.
out.
No, that would be if I turned into a cat and used my murder mittens to try and get you up.
Yeah.
Just starts swatting at you.
I mean, my first thought was like, oh, I'll just thorn whip her over. And then I was like, wait, she's got like 6 hit points and I probably will kill her.
Alright, so Tina, is that the
Yeah.
end of your turn? Finn?
Done.
Alright. Elsa is going to take hold of the and just prepare an action to just heave as hard as she once Lula is ready for it.
Go, Elsa.
Which brings us to Zilmi.
Okay.
You are 10
I have
feet
a rope.
above the lava. You are not burning. But you are
good.
still
That's good.
like 20 feet down.
You win some, you lose some. There was a rope thrown at me. How? Okay. Trying to think of both. How secure is this, like, outcropping or protruding rock? Does it feel like it's about to fall into the lava itself, or does it feel secure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Never mind,
solid.
that answers my question then. Okay.
It's not safe here.
That I will take the rope and tie it around myself and try to start essentially climbing out while also being somewhat at least held from dropping. If they can't pull, that's fine.
All right. First, I need you to make an athletics check to jump from, because the rope is on the other side.
Oh.
So
Is there
you're
a
gonna
place
need.
to land?
So you're gonna need to like jump to grab it.
And when I jump, so if I
Jumping
jump to
off
try
of
to
the
reach this
rock.
rope, yeah, and there's not like a potential place to land on the other side, is there? That's close to this rope.
No.
Fuck me. All right.
Would Helly have been able to throw it close enough to Zill? Because she like looped the end. I was trying to get it all the way to Zill, but I don't know if I succeeded.
Well,
in
the
that.
rope is like draped over the side of the rope. So the rope is hanging on one side, and Zill is on the other side on a rock.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry, Zill. I tried to jump across, it just didn't work out.
All good.
Dexterous.
All good.
What do you do?
Do I just climb out on this side? And maybe this rock will hold if I land it on a second time.
The rock shifts
I'm
beneath your
going
feet. What do you do?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna start climbing out on my side. With the backup plan of it goes downhill, he'll try to like jump over at some point later. Like he's not either way I'm fucked.
So you're gonna try and just climb up on your side, not you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust his ability to catch the rope perfectly while trying to jump. I don't trust that.
Okay.
I don't trust my dice.
I still need an athletics check.
Okay. Thank you for rolling double digits. 13.
13. You are able to. So there's a lot of like rocks and a bunch of like roots, like dead roots and things. So there's stuff to hold on to. Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
So there is a couple of things to hold on to. Your movement is 25 feet, correct? You make it 10 feet up. So you are halfway to out. Lula. That makes it back to your turn. You have a rope thrown at you. You sticky tacked to the wall via your shoes.
So I will. So the rope's coming from behind me then, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rope pretty much is thrown at you, like over, kind of.
Yeah.
So you have ample opportunity to try and catch it.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and catch it.
Okay. First I'm going to need a sleight of hand check.
21.
21. Ooh. You definitely catch that rope.
Cool. I'm going to climb the... I'm gonna climb, what is it, 10 feet? 5 feet? 10 feet.
10 feet gets you, just out and upright.
And then I'm no longer on fire. Thank you. I'll move
Welcome.
5, 10, 15 towards Zill.
Yeah.
And then see if I can, like, drop part of the, like, enough rope down to him, but still hold on to it. To be able to help him climb out.
Yes, there's plenty of rope to.
Okay.
So you've got a hand on the rope on your end,
Yeah.
and Elsa has the other end on the
Yeah.
other side.
And I'll basically be like a pulley system, essentially.
Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. What are you doing? Court.
Sorry. So was Zill able to get the rope or no?
No,
Zill
Zill is
didn't
climbing out on the
try.
other.
Right, okay.
Zill was not trusting of his jump.
And,
Zill is just
Yes.
climbing out up the other side on his
okay,
own.
so Endeavor, Lula, and Zill are on this other side.
No,
Is that
Endeavor's
right? Or
on
did
your
you-
side.
I'm on your side.
Brutus,
Me and Elsa and Brutus.
and me. Okay, so I'm gonna move over to these
Yeah.
turd nuggets.
Yeah. Please help us in case both of these folks fall off the walls and drop back into the ravine.
Yeah.
Do you remember the
mean-
incident underground with the pit? And the
Yes, I
length of
do.
time it took?
I mean, I can't jump for shit, but is there anything around, like a giant log that we can move, or anything like that to help us get across so we can help them?
Make a make
Is this-
an
if I'm-
investigation check.
If I'm looking at this right, it looks like it's about 10 feet across
Mhm.
from edge to edge. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, that's not great. 13?
13. There does not. You guys are above the tree line,
Oh, yeah.
so there's not going to be any logs or anything. There. I mean, this fissure does not extend indefinitely,
Right.
so you can try to, just go around. And once everybody is out, regardless of what side of this fissure you're on, you will, meet up as long as you continue in the same direction.
Well, for the sake of caution, perhaps we should go around. I don't fancy being on the wrong side of it if this is going to open up more and we need to get to them. So,
That's a good point.
I think Helia will call Brutus with her so he can, she'll grab the rope that she had fastened to the boulder and then start to make her way around and say, Brutus, we're going to need to get him out, so I might need you to help pull.
Okay.
Just pat him on the head and be like, you're a strong boy.
All right. So you start making your way back around the other side.
Yeah, and I'm gonna like grab my rope as
Okay.
well, just like on the way back. So
Go ahead and make another sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Because now you have to untie that. Unless you're gonna leave that knot there.
the knot, she would leave the knot in it because she would want a loop to have better purchase on it. She's just
Okay.
gonna take it off the boulder.
Oh, I see.
You just want me to make sleight of hand?
No,
Okay.
you're fine then.
But yeah, otherwise I will start making my way. I moved like a couple feet to get over here, so we'll see.
I'll say you make it back to where you were, then
Yeah, I was like right
plus 1 or 2
here.
squares, something.
But I can make it to right about here because I think it was about here before.
Yeah.
So I have my rope and she's like, come on, Brutus.
All right.
But start going around. So she can hopefully they can get over there, and if Zill and Lula don't make it up, then
Mm.
they'll she'll help try to get to them.
Okay. Then it is Endeavor's turn.
Uh, looking, I wanna actually follow Helia, and I'll kind of motion to Elsa as well that we ought to start making our way that way.
Okay.
We can carry the rope with us, but we may want to head that way. But I want to take a look over the edge of the ravine and look at the lava at the bottom and see whether or not the lava appears to be getting closer to the top.
Oh fuck!
Make a perception check.
Didn't think about that.
Like I'm thinking like lava, those like lava fissures in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Perception is 16 plus 8, 24.
The answer to your question is yes.
No.
Oh, up. You just gotta move,
Working on
guys.
it.
Gotta move. Lava's coming.
All right. So Endeavor and Elsa is going to follow your lead.
Yeah.
And move towards Helia and just around.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I have 30 feet of movement, so however much I can.
I mean, unless you're gonna like cast another spell or take some other action, you can dash.
It was the look, not my action.
No.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah.
Peering into
Yeah.
peering into that fissure.
Okay.
Action.
Then yeah, in that case, I can, let's see, 20, 30, 20. I can get to this space over here.
All right. Then Elsa is going to look at Brutus and just say, "Yep, come on, boy." Go 5. He's just gonna start, making her way around with the other end of that.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to Zilny.
Okay. There's a rope in front of me, right?
There's now a rope in front of you, held at the top of this fissure by Lula.
Okay. I will go ahead and try to grab that rope. Like, one hand still clinging, one hand trying to grab the rope. I'm not like just putting that out there.
Okay.
Not just letting go.
I
Yeah.
will say that with Lula's help, Sam, if this would cost Lula's action to provide this help now.
Well, Lula didn't. I didn't make any actions on the last turn. I just moved.
Oh no, you didn't.
I was actually holding. I had said I was holding my action to.
You did.
to
You did
assist.
say that. Yes. So athletics with advantage.
I mean, if you want to burn the action again, that's fine. It's not like she's gonna.
No.
I'm not gonna do anything else.
No, I had forgotten that you were already holding action to do this.
Dice have decided that they don't actually want Zill to die, which is good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
17.
17.
They just want him to get close.
That
Just want
is
to scare him.
that is plenty to get you up and out of the hole.
Woo.
Oh.
Woohoo.
All right, now I am get ready to turn into something fast.
Now that you are all up and out of the rest of you peer over the edge of this fissure and can see the lava rising.
Yep.
And you make a hasty retreat.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, I think it is a good time for
We're
a
like,
tight 5.
get the fuck out. It's like literally.
Everybody, stand up, stretch your legs,
Yes.
start breathing again.
Yeah.
All right.
Unclench your butt
And-
cheeks.
Good job,
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Good job.
We will see you back here in
Yeah.
about 5 minutes.
All right.
Woo.
5 minutes.
right.
5.
Internet, we're not in lava anymore.
We're
We are
out
not.
of the lava.
We did not
Out of
all
the
die.
lava, out of the doghouse, because I didn't kill the wife before we even made it to the dungeon.
What do you mean dungeon? We're just having a conversation with the Phoenix.
Right.
Everything's a dungeon. You should know this about me by now.
I
But
just
it's
keep
a
expecting,
conversation dungeon.
just waiting for the mind flayer to show up.
I mean,
The Phoenix Mind Flayer, the flaming Phoenix Mind Flayer.
It's not
It's
gonna
actually
be a mind flare right away.
What is that Phoenix?
I mean,
It's
we have to
actually a-
reveal that Rhodes has been an intellect of.
I was gonna say it's actually a elemental intellect devourer.
Is that how Zilnia has survived so long? It's not actually. Zil died like 300 years ago.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hive
just been-
mind, baby.
Just been incubating a little friend.
Yep.
Just a little brain friend.
just a little guy. Little
And
Just a
brain
little
Trevor's like,
guy.
oh, he's so tenacious. No, it's just because this thing is like it's a single-minded hive mind.
Guys, it's fine. It's just us. It's just us.
Just
Don't worry
us.
about it.
No,
Don't worry about it.
I get it.
Come play with us. It's only the four of us.
All right.
Yes.
So yeah. So you guys make it out of the lava.
Yeah. And we start getting the fuck away because, the lava is also following.
You continue up the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Over the next hour or two, there are a few other large fissures, that open up nearby, but definitely no more that open up feet.
Okay.
And you do see lava beginning to flow down the mountain. All of these fissures are high enough away from the tree line that it is not yet starting the rest of the forest on fire.
Guys,
Although that is a reasonable course of action that you can look forward to.
guys, we didn't have a discussion about how we get out of here if everything's on fire, right? We did not have that conversation.
Nope.
I
Okay.
mean,
I was
Wrong.
assuming the Phoenix was going to kill us, so it wouldn't be a problem.
yeah, that's kind of what
Maybe-
I was figuring.
Okay. If we fly the Phoenix back,
What
do you
we
think?
burn all on the
Elza just
Phoenix?
looks at you and says, "Isn't the phoenix made of fire?"
well, yeah. But maybe it can, like, turn off the hot. I mean, it could be. It's like Helia said. It could be. It could be a demigod phoenix.
Now I'm trying to imagine a water elemental turning off that.
No. If it's a demigod phoenix, maybe it can just make us all immune to fire, and then we can ride it. It'll just be like a little tickle.
I hope so. But I definitely don't want to be standing here to find. Shall we?
How is the air doing now that there's fissures full of there's fountaining fissures of lava?
Hot. The air's hot.
Is it breathable?
It is still breathable so far.
Okay. I think we'll hold off as long as possible before astronaut helmeting.
Yeah. Because we don't
So
know
we
how
get-
long it's going to take. And
Yeah,
I only
and-
have minimal spell slots.
I can get multiple people if
You're
I
gonna
need
have
to.
get, you,
I can
you're
get
gonna have to.
Yeah, I can get 2 people. I actually, how many of you are there? Who needs to breathe? You need to breathe. Elsa needs to breathe. Helia needs to breathe. 4 people need to breathe.
Yeah, so.
So
I can do one. I can do myself.
you can do yours. I can get everybody else.
Okay.
Because I get 2 additional bubbles. And for a 3rd level. So I can get everybody else, and then Brutus and I can continue on as always.
Yeah. I'm gonna pop a cure wounds though.
Ah, you should do that, definitely.
Please don't be crap. Please don't be garbage. Please don't be garbage. Oh, you bitch.
You
Do you need an additional anything?
Well, I rolled minimal.
I can give you a zing.
You get to go.
Oh,
Jail.
uh-oh. Okay.
Even the DA
I
went in jail.
I can release healing magics over in that direction.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be grand.
That'd be grand. I'm happy to I'm happy to release some healing magics. I can
Zill's
release.
got a couple points down too.
All right, let's see.
Only a few. So if we're trying to reserve anything, please focus on the person who fell into lava.
4 plus.
I just
2
fell into
is
rock.
6 plus 4, so an additional 10
Oh,
to you.
Thank you.
How are you looking? How?
Significantly better.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking significantly better.
Significantly better.
Oh, where's my list of people?
Alright.
Okay.
So,
Oh, well, that's still not so great.
I mean, you know.
You have
you
so
guys-
little.
I
are
just,
you guys good to continue?
You just look a little busted most of the time. Is that what this is?
Yep. She's
Wow.
homegirl's got a +0 to con, guys. Like
Oh, I was like, why are there so few hit
no
points?
bonuses.
Honey.
She's like, Lula, still looking busted, I see.
Yeah, the soot
Hey,
that's normally around
leave
her
it-
eyes, like that is like makeup, has like extended.
I
That's
feel,
how your aunt greets you on a nice day.
Yeah, pretty much.
and I
Leave
think
her
Endeavor
alone.
sometimes just
Dermot was the
thinks.
same way.
I feel like Endeavor just sometimes like walks up and thinks that there's been an accident in the lab, but there
Yeah.
hasn't.
It's just the way she
That's-
looks.
That's just the default now.
Mhm. It's
Can't
just
help it,
her.
it's just my face.
It's just her. That's why she uses Brutus as a mount all the time.
Alright. So, over the next hour or two,
Mhm.
you continue on. There are more fissures opening, although they do not affect you directly or immediately. And the trail that you are walking on begins to widen.
Okay.
And you follow this widening trail, and it is at this point about 10 feet wide. And as you continue, you see that this trail begins to, um, every so often, there is an uncovered flagstone.
Mm.
And this trail becomes almost like a paved road. And after a few minutes of walking along this trail with these flagstones,
Oh,
Oh, great.
you come
do people
here.
live up here? Oh.
You are making your way around the side of this mountain, and above you to your left, you're coming around the mountain counter,
Okay.
and above you on your left side is a large fissure that has opened,
Oh.
um creating this like river of that is flowing from the left to the right and like off this cliff. over
Okay.
over here there's like a cliff and it's a
Okay.
lava fall.
Lava falls.
Cool, cool.
Cool.
There clearly appears to be a um there's a small wooden bridge that is right in front of you, fortunately passing over this little bit of lava here.
Oh. We're
um
down here. We're way
and
the
then what appears to be the a recently destroyed stone bridge across this larger gap. um and you can clearly see on the other lava river, um the entrance to presumably some structure, temple, dungeon, something.
Mm-hmm. On the way up, we have this paved-ish road.
Mm-hmm.
Have we seen any sign of any other buildings, anything that would indicate at some point in the past there may have been settlements going up the mountain, or has this, would it be more apt to interpret it as there is a road that goes into the mountain that people use for, but possibly, I'm going to go with the usual archaeological explanation, which is, it's something for religious significance.
There's you have not come across any evidence of like any settlement this high up the mountain.
Okay. So just a road. Just a road, but a road
Yeah.
that clearly is an intentional road because it has pavers.
Yeah, but those pavers have only been maybe a quarter mile.
Mm-hmm.
From the start from your end of this bridge,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a quarter mile down.
Okay.
However many steps that is.
Still intentional though.
Yeah.
This is someone clearly put an entrance here, whether or not it was perhaps just a big opening at some point in the past. This has been shaped
Right.
by people.
Yeah. Most of the trek up here has been like a game trail.
Yeah. With a switch.
So what do you do?
Mountain.
Circles that doorway.
Across the lava.
Or the staircase that goes up it.
Or the staircase that goes up.
But either way.
We need to get
Across.
across first. This really rickety bridge. How far above the lava is this? From looking down.
5, maybe 10 feet.
It's real close to the lava.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, do we need to cross the bridge or do we jump like
let's all remember that our jumps are not
great.
not great. Now, I could potentially turn into something that jumps better than I do as a two-legged person.
For those of you unfamiliar with the jump mechanics, um, if you take a 10-foot running start, you can jump a distance equal to your strength score.
Yeah.
In feet. So with 10-foot running start, if you have a strength score of 10, you can clear 10 feet.
Yeah. I don't know
if you do not take that 10-foot running start, you can do a standing long jump half your strength score.
I think we would run into issues halfway across is the issue, because we wouldn't have the distance to take a running start, and we would just pile up on a rock and die.
I can get, if I burn my last 2 second level spell slots, I can get 2 of us across. Not including myself. I cannot get myself across.
Let me think for a moment. Because I think I can do myself. Let me make sure that I can get you as well with me.
We also need Elsa.
That suit doesn't fly, does it?
It does not.
Damn it.
I might be able to. I can also get possibly 3 people across.
Okay, now I'm curious how.
I can cast jump 3 times, which triples your jump distance.
That was an easier explanation than I was expecting.
And that lasts for a minute. Lua,
Court, which is the thing that does the big pounce? Tiger?
A lion.
Lion?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I don't know why my brain was stupid.
I
was like, why in the hell don't I have this
vortex
in front
warp.
of me? Yeah, you can vortex warp.
But you can't send yourself that way.
No, it's only it's someone else.
But if I turn into a very large lion, you can get on my back. Yeah. And we'll just make sure before you vortex warp people, we tie you on it with some rope. So that when I jump, I can jump in that form, probably because I have 4 appendages, I can jump 25 feet.
Okay.
How do we get Brutus across?
Oh, you could vortex warp Brutus.
I could vortex warp Brutus.
I mean, maybe me and Brutus can just stay back here.
Honestly,
people look out.
I don't know if it's safer back here or in the mountain.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking
Brutus is a straight
like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Helia's gonna be useless AF.
Well, there's 5 of us.
What is Brutus's strength?
14.
Score?
Hey, what's this cool axe over here?
There's an axe. There's a box up here too.
Where? Where's the cool box?
Closer to the lava fall.
You never played a video game? Okay.
Yeah, this is where the save point and supplies box is, y'all.
Oh, is that are those pillars by the bridge? Do we need to go near there and click it and touch it with our hands?
Like, you're gonna touch the box and all of a sudden, like, everybody's gonna freeze in place and you're gonna hear a voice in your head that's
There'll be a cutscene.
Game saving. And then you're gonna find 4 healing potions and some like wound paste, and it'll tell you
a phoenix down, and you're like, oh god.
Uh-oh.
I mean, either that or you're gonna open up the box and it's just gonna be teeth in it. And then those teeth are gonna close on you.
Yeah.
Because it's D&D and it's obviously a mimic.
Listen.
What's the elevation gain on all these rocks that are spread out through the lava thing? Because I may need to jump from rock to rock.
The very small rocks
Uh-huh.
are only a foot or so.
Okay.
This rock and this rock, I'll say, are like 10 feet.
Okay.
This very large central outcropping is like 20.
Okay. That's that.
And then
running start.
Like where you guys are is like 5 feet on the other side of this rock, like over here. 0 feet.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
the lava just kind of stopped here. It
Mhm.
would continue. It's just not flowing.
Okay. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I think if need be, so that you don't have to burn everything you have, I can get myself and someone else
Okay.
as a large
Um,
lion.
And Elsa can get herself and up to 2 others. So that really only leaves Brutus.
I could vortex warp Brutus.
And you could vortex warp Brutus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The only catch with Elsa is that I believe.
Jump concentration.
Oh no, it's not concentration. I can rapid fire it. I thought I could only have one instant up at a time. So yeah.
Okay.
So who is?
I'm gonna lead Brutus up to I think I can do it from like here, honestly. Like pretty safely away from the lava. And tell him to be a good boy and sit when he gets to the other side and
Yeah, you can like just barely get him across.
yeah, I think that's 90 is right here. So yeah, just throw him up there. And tell him to sit and be a good boy.
So these little like rocks that are lying like surface level with the lava, are those solid or are those, can we tell if they're like floating on top so one couldn't step on them?
Only one way to find out.
I just do a running jump and go jump.
All right. So, so Lula, you're gonna go with Endeavor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll go on Endeavor.
Endeavor would tell me about.
I will. I'm gonna wild shape into a lion.
Uh-huh.
So I'm a large creature. And with that, with the 10-foot running start, I can have a long jump of up to 25 feet.
Okay.
And then if I need to do a standing, I'll also be able to get is it just half your strength score?
Yeah.
So I'll be able to get 8.
Okay.
But I don't think there's anywhere that I'll be able to do too much of an issue.
Can we get like over here?
So that was my next question.
Yeah.
Can I cross over? Can I get over this like this distance, or is this all terrain that is impassable?
I will say that like to get over this, you would need like a climbing check. So, which would be athletics, because it is, I'll say that's like 30 feet straight up.
Okay, so I would need to do that. Um, yeah, I mean, I can certainly try. The other option would be just doing it as a couple hops.
Okay.
But I can climb us up. I mean, I am a lion. I am strong. I am from places where one climbs.
Lulu will
As we have
follow your
as we
lead.
as we saw in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It did not end well for poor Mufasa though, so we're gonna try to do it better.
Yeah.
Bring that energy.
I know. I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, lions climb up then. Then I'm like, wait a second. I remember this.
Well,
I remember this trauma. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get around and get over there so that I can basically take my jump from this spot.
Okay.
And that should just give me just enough distance to jump from here to here. But we're gonna start with trying to climb up some rocks.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. All right. I am switching
And
over
Sam,
to
give me an athletics check as well. Just for hanging on.
yep. No, I got
We
you.
were gonna tie her to me.
Yeah.
So
Then
a passenger
somebody needs to
princess
make
check?
a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I can tie her to
Okay.
I can assist.
25.
25.
Yeah, I'm not needed.
Like, Lula, like you're going to the rodeo.
Oh my god.
You tie yourself onto Endeavor's back.
Okay.
All you need now is a 10-gallon hat.
Thanks, Helena. Well, now I want that drawn.
I know.
Well, I mean, she just got 10 gallons of water dropped on her.
Yeah.
That count? Is that
That's
close
true.
enough?
For real.
That's true.
It was in the hat.
Yeah.
It was just a
It's
giant
the-
hat just
it's
tipped
the
over.
bucket that the water was in.
Literal.
Tina, what was that?
Dirty
athletics?
20.
Dirty 20, that's fine. I'll say that you make it to the other side.
I'll scramble up, do little hops up it. I'll make myself over there. We'll get over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm eventually gonna make my way over to this general
Yeah,
zone.
and those like long jumps, they don't cost any like action economy, so that's
Yeah.
all just part of your movement over the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, and the last one will be a 25-footer that will go literally from this space to this space
Okay.
and land me there.
Yeah, and there's enough space to get your 10-foot running start.
Yeah. So we'll get over here.
All right. So, Zilny and Helia, you both get the jump spell cast upon you, courtesy of Elsa. Your jump distance is now tripled. So if your strength score is 10, your running jump is 30 feet. So how are the two of you getting across? What is your path?
Are you gonna make us roll for it, or is that part of our movement?
It depends on your path.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, this is Helia's gonna strap some pitons to her boots, start climbing over the rocks, and go in the same general direction that wow, my brain just blue screened. Endeavor and Lula just went over to here.
Okay, I need an athletics check.
I don't know if you know this about
Helia's.
15.
15? Yeah, that'll do it.
Um
You, your climb speed is only half your movement,
Yeah.
So you get halfway up the wall with your first action. Go ahead and give me another.
And she'll, I guess, do this as her action, bonus action, and movement. Is that how we're working it?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just to get up.
Okay. The next one is a. I rolled a 2, so 1. Um,
You slide back down to the bottom.
you guys hear a lot of swearing coming from Helia right now. Like, really? What the fuck? Uh,
Zilnia, are you attempting the same path?
Refresh my memory on the elevation of this guy versus where we are. It's higher than us, right? So I'd have to be jumping up.
Correct. You got to go
Higher.
up
Okay.
10 feet.
That's what I thought. Okay. It's not gonna happen. He doesn't have any way to do that. Character with 0 magic is just so strange. Okay. Yeah, he'd probably try to climb as well and just follow Endeavor. So let's give her a shot.
so Dustin, if I get to the top of this, am I more even with this rock?
If you get to the top here, you would be 20 feet above this rock.
Okay. All right.
That was a 14, Dustin.
To climb up.
Yeah, to climb up.
You only get halfway up, but
Okay.
you're going.
All right, and then
And
yeah, I think I probably.
and my other one was an 18 to try to get to the top.
Yeah, and that'll get you to the top.
Okay. If Helia wants to keep going this way, he would, now that he's at the top, throw down his rope to try to aid.
Yeah, yeah, she's
Okay.
gonna keep going. However, once she gets to the top, so she'll accept the rope, I guess. Would I roll that with advantage, Dustin?
Yeah, advantage.
17.
Yeah, it'll get you halfway.
Am
You
I
gotta
at the
give me
top or
another
just
one.
halfway to the top?
You're halfway up.
Okay.
So I need one more.
15.
15 will do it.
All right. Once
So
I'm
at
the
this
top,
point, both of you are at the top.
yeah. So
Rock cropping.
once I'm at the top, because we're above this, using yield jump, I want to jump to this rock.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So
Then
you
you're gonna have to make a
are
real long jump.
you're 20 feet above that rock.
Right, and I have 8 feet of 8 times 3 is 24. So I should be able to make
Oh,
that with
I'm
the
not
downward
saying you won't
trajectory.
get there. I'm saying that you're gonna fall 20 feet to do it.
Yeah. I want to get to the middle to see what the hell this is.
Okay.
But how are you gonna get up there? Like Zil, as Zil is watching you look at that, he's like, "No, but really, what is your plan? Because the middle is even taller. How are you gonna get up
Yeah,
there?"
so this rock and this rock are both 10 feet up. This rock is 20 feet up, an additional 10 feet.
Okay. Well, okay.
So
Is this
you
and is this
probably
rock?
do
Are
it.
these two rocks even?
Mhm.
Yes,
So once I get to this one, I could at least just jump across to this
correct.
one. Okay. Then I would like to do that.
Okay.
I know I'm probably
Um,
gonna take some fall damage just to get here, but given that the jump spell is limited, I think she wants to make the most of it and get as far as she can.
Okay.
Let's.
The first thing I need is an acrobatics check.
Hmm.
Well, 7, but I rolled a natural 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So you are going to take 6
This is
points
not
of
surprising.
fall damage.
6 points?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to take 6 points of fall damage. And you make it here onto this rock.
Okay.
At this point, 5 rounds have elapsed since Elza cast jump up.
Yep.
So you have 5 rounds worth of to get across whatever you got to do.
Yep. I'm gonna jump to this rock.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna jump to this rock, which I assume is probably a bit lower.
This rock is only 5 feet above the lava.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Keep in mind, you will not be able to get a running start off of this rock. So your jump distance will be tripled and then half.
I should still be able to make it, though.
Okay.
Because that would be 24, still 12 feet, so... And then I should still be able to make it here, across as well.
Yeah. And we'll back up at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this one, I should be able to easily get the slight running start that I need to get here. And then... this one I should be able to get to, because again, this rock's still big enough. If I back up to the edge and then get the running start, I should be able to get it to here. Then, ooh. And then I would still have a 12-foot jump. If it's 20 tripled and then halved, it would still be 12 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So from here to here is only 10-ish, give or take.
Yeah, 10 and then 10, essentially to get to where Endeavor is standing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I imagine it would be like hop, hop.
Yeah.
All right. So Helia gets across.
Barely.
Roads. What path are you taking?
Yeah, you don't live to be 325 by doing that. So, no. I'm already at the top. It took me 2 rounds to get up
2
there, right?
rounds to...
Yeah.
I'll say 3 because you spend a round.
Oh, right.
Can't you
No, 4.
Dustin, can't they vertical jump
Uh...
with the jump spell?
It does just say that
yes.
it's tripled. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's the...
Vertical jumping. Thank you, Andy, for posting that in a different chat yesterday.
Yeah.
When you high jump, number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. If you make a standing high jump, you can only jump half that distance.
Okay. So...
So
3
that
plus
doesn't
your
help you.
strength...
No.
3 plus your strength mod is
Jesus
whatever.
Christ, Helia's vertical
times
jump would be
3.
like a skip.
Just trying to help with the climbing thing.
So I'll say at this point, it took you 2 rounds to get up, and then you helped Helia for 2 rounds. So this is the beginning of round 5 for you.
So getting down, is that going to take me... It's 30 feet. Is that going to take me 2 rounds to climb down? If I kind of jump
Or an
down?
acrobatics check to limit the fall damage.
Just don't roll bad like me.
I just don't aim for the lava.
Wait. All right. Sorry. Math. Can I skirt this little guy without having to climb something? Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, you
Love
can
being
run
small.
it.
Okay. Okay, so I should be able to climb down. That would probably take me 2 rounds
Mm-hmm.
because I only have 25 feet of movement anyway. Which means, oh fuck, I gotta switch the
So
thingy.
that would be rounds 5 and 6.
Okay, so let's say here, and then I can get.
Now you can also dash as your
here.
action. Because all this
Yes,
jumping
that
around is not
correct.
actually actions, it's all part of your.
That's true. So yes, I would dash. So I moved and then dash, including running around this little guy. So 5 math. Okay. Ugh, I forgot fucking diagonals. So okay, yes. So I should be able to get. Damn it! Switch back to the other thing. So then, dash is my action. I should be able to get there and then do a simple, like, come back to this corner, long jump across.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright.
Jumping over more lava. What is wrong with you?
So,
Just Elsa now.
Elsa has a strength score of 12.
Damn.
So she casts jump on herself to give her 36 feet.
Nice.
So from here, she's going to take 10 feet. And she's going to jump straight here.
The Hellia route.
Yes. Well, kind of.
You young kids.
Graceful.
She is then going to jump here.
Deviate,
so
go
that's
get this
round one,
clearly
round
magical axe.
2,
Well, yeah. Pit stop.
round 3. She's gonna jump up here.
I get to see Lula being like, "The fuck are you doing?"
This way!
See, Zil, at least Hellia listened to you.
I saw how much trouble you had just climbing up there, and I didn't want you to have trouble climbing up to that one too. That's all, okay?
Listen, I knew that
Lula's
that
got
was gonna
like
happen.
she's got like her hand out, just waiting and watching.
Mm-hmm.
So is Elsa about to become like the king of Camelot with the sword and stone?
Or she's
no,
about to
no.
fucking piss something
She's
off.
about to unleash the fucking Balrog.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't see it. There's no well around here. It's
Elsa's
not the
definitely
thing.
the
The
Pippin
lava
in this,
is
in this
the
The
situation.
lava is just
Dun.
yeah. The lava is just gonna rise up and form the monster. No more lava can get across. Now
we
lava
solved that
monster.
problem.
I'm saying
The lava is the phoenix.
lava monster.
Dustin said dungeon crawl. Joke's on you all. The dungeon comes
Crawls.
to us.
Oh, we're in a dungeon and we're crawling.
We're literally in it. We've gone inside of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see Elsa makes her way up here.
No.
And she spends longer than she probably should trying to get this axe freed from this just like giant obsidian block.
Of course it is. Because why not?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
So that was round 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Elsa.
Lula's just starting to pray to a god she doesn't believe in.
Uh-oh. Which one?
She
All of them. Whichever one's gonna save her ass from her aunt.
Dear one of you.
Dear, any one of you, please. Just.
She's praying to the boatman, being like, "Look, if you cross with her, my aunt is going to show up." and
You
she's
don't-
not gonna leave. You don't want that.
I don't want it.
Are you there, God? It's me, Lula. She will sink your boat.
All right, Elsa, after taking a solid like 12-15 seconds, just like shaking on this axe heft, she you all watch this happen. She rears back, and her gauntlet on her armor is like wreathed in electricity, and she screams out as she just punches the stone that the axe is in, while holding the axe in her other hand, and the whole block of obsidian shatters
Cool.
as she
Great.
casts Thunder Wave.
Oh, Jesus.
So the Phoenix definitely knows we're here.
100%. Real glad we didn't waste that pass without trace spell.
Yeah, I didn't even prepare that. Once I remembered that, once you said something about like, oh, 4 of us are metal, it's like, oh yeah, we're like reflective going up this mountain.
It sounds like a fucking tap class in our party.
It does.
Elsa then takes this axe
Tries to
and
kill
just
us all.
jumps down, takes 2 points of falling damage.
Idiot.
But literally on the 10th round, she is able to jump here and meet Brutus.
Cool. There didn't happen to be a plaque or a description, a blurb next to the mysterious axe in the rock explaining what it is and what it does.
He just kind of looks at the axe and says, I didn't even think to look at something like that. I just saw a pretty weapon. I wanted it.
Yep, it's definitely cursed.
It might not be cursed.
So this
Swirling with black smoke.
So this is a battle axe. That Elsa is holding. It looks as though the haft is made from a piece of petrified wood, and the entire axe blade is just one solid piece of black obsidian. It looks pretty badass.
Looks pretty cool.
I know, right?
But you're still an idiot.
But I got the axe.
What's Elsa's
It's
wisdom
fine.
score?
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Start looking around.
Yeah, immediately looking around, checking.
Does the mountain rumble in response?
any
the
traps
mountain
set
at this
off.
point, the mountain is just like kind of constant.
Okay.
It's always angry.
Yeah.
Great.
That's the secret.
Well,
It's always angry.
Well,
Well.
at this point, you take a breath. I'm sure all of you collectively and individually scold the rookie.
Helia
Helia.
doesn't. No, Helia doesn't. She just says, "Nice jumping." I was trying to do that, but I don't think it would have worked out for the best.
She looks at you and just like taps her knees and says, "Hydraulic reinforcements."
Kid, if I had money, you would be designing me the coolest leather armor I could possibly think of, but well,
Hey, you have pretty cool leather armor now.
well,
that's
yes.
also probably cursed.
I mean,
Point being,
you guys don't know that for sure.
A little curse. Is it worse than being burned to death by a phoenix?
I mean,
just saying,
jury's
gonna
still
get
out on
burned
that.
to death by a phoenix.
Yeah. You gotta weigh the options.
Yeah. So yeah. So all of you gather yourselves,
Mhm.
and you all head into
Yeah.
this doorway that was pretend it's a pale amber.
We should stop by this here save point over to the left on the way. I've seen these pillars before.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone's
Right.
supposed to touch it. It's where you respawn.
It's a
I
new
thought it was the
use
summoning stone.
station.
Yeah, it is.
Right, and with that, I think we are going to call it for the.
There we go. We did not die in the lava.
In lava.
Yet.
Like best efforts.
I like how in previous games it's been the doors. This time it's any kind of jump space.
It's fire. It's just fire.
But like
It's
just
just-
jumping. It's jump traps. Yeah.
Yeah. Though we have not had good
It's
we've not had
'cause
good
half the
experiences
party
with
has
fire.
little legs, okay?
Hey, that's not my fault.
I need boots of spring and striding. That may help.
Fucking should have taken those.
I should make those.
Oh, you
Yes.
can't you?
I don't know about it this level, but eventually, if I can't do it now, I can do it later.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
thinking
it just has like ever growing list of things that the party's like, we
Yeah.
need that.
like, okay, put it on the list. It's just like a piece of parchment that's like folded a bunch of times and like ink bleeds through it, and it's all like muck, just a mess, and it's just a list of things.
Periodically they just show up at your workshop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just and you just see someone like writing on the list.
Mm-hmm.
Had a
What the
thought
fuck
on
are
my
you?
way.
It's like tacked on a wall. It's tacked
Yeah.
right next to the door, like right inside the front door, and they just come in, write on it, leave.
Just on the way, like
Yeah,
you had a
You're
thought.
thumbing through your notebook of your list or something, and all of a sudden you find something that's written in there, but it's not.
Mhm. Exactly.
Like someone added to your list
List.
without telling you.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yep.
You look at it, it's on the back of a tiefling's tail receipt. You're like, fucking hell yeah.
God damn it.
I had this thought.
You can only do so much. Alright, internet.
Hey, kids.
Yes.
That was fun.
Did it, guys?
Fun
We
times.
will pick this back up next week.
Yes.
Next
right?
week.
Yes.
Next week.
Alright.
Right.
Then, yeah, goodbye, internet. Have a wonderful
Okay,
evening.
good night.
Internet.
See you next week.
Bye.